special day for a lot of these fans coming out here. A lot of them seeing Pakistan for the very first time live.
Oh, sorry. That ball.
It looks like the Wasps have come back into play, Pierce. Been in their droves this series.
Yeah, and I was mentioning to Brian Murgatroyd over the previous couple of games that I don't ever remember it being a thing here at VOC that there's that many Wasps. But I assume with all the extra infrastructure that's come around in terms of all these extra stands, because you've got to remember these are all just temporary seats, that maybe there's just something that come with that. Better from Vikram Singh. Stronger position to finish the over. Still a dot nonetheless. 43 for 3 after 16. Corey talked about Vikram Singh and his ability to intercept. We're going to just have a look here at where he's trying to make contact with the ball and sort of where he's been trying to hit those.
Yeah, so looking at Vikram Singh, the difference on where they're intercepting the spinners, and you can look with the white balls, Fakar Zaman is using the whole wicket. A lot of his interception points for Fakar Zaman are maybe 2.5, 3 metres down the crease and also going back as well, whereas Vikram Singh, just on that sort of half volley length, he doesn't get further than that, so he's a little bit more limited with what his options are. And they always say the best players of spin can play deep on the back foot or come down the wicket. Yeah, so just to reiterate that, if you look at all those red pulsating dots there for Vikram Singh, there's a big cluster that are on a good length. He hasn't hit anything much past that, whereas Fakar Zaman has shown he's willing to get forward, he's willing to get back, and when you do that, you keep the spinner guessing, and you can access different points of the field.
Beautiful shot by Tom Cooper on the reverse. That's going to run away for 4, just out in front of us here at the commentary box.
Yep, there's a souvenir for a lucky commentator. Nice shot from Tommy Cooper. And this is what I mean, he's so proactive against the spin, and he gets the reverse Malachi out. Piercy, what a shot, 4 runs.
Just a man that's very in control and understands his batting. Beautiful shot. Seven off the over. And after 17, the players will enjoy a well-deserved drinks break. At 50 for 3, the Netherlands.
This is the Momsticle course. You gotta be quick, have your hands free. And always remember piano lessons. We're late. Oliver! So you need shoes smart enough to keep up. Physics are the truly hands-free shoe that can handle anything Mother throws at you. Where did you get that chainsaw? Amazon? It's time to upgrade to the original hands-free smart shoe. Free shipping, free returns, free the whales, free Britney. You get the point. Get your own Physics today. The biggest party in sport is back for the 10th year of CPL. And this year there's also women's game.
That is magnificent.
CPL will be bigger, better and louder than ever. With more sixes, more entertainment and more of the world's best players.
That is simply sensational.
Yes. Get your tickets now at cplc20.com or at the box office. Join the party. Experience cricket played louder.
powerful, it's fast, it's my type of cricket.
Bring it on!
The 60th is exciting. It sounds like boom blast.
There's going to be a game strategy for Lord. Fast paced, very fast, action fast. Bring your A game, I'll be waiting.
I cannot wait for it to start.
Are you ready for the 60?
That one, an absolute corker. Jaffa, too many superlatives you could say for it. This one, a little toe ender. Mustelator will be really upset, sort of hang his bat to dry, but 3 big wickets. And Pakistan probably got their noses ahead in this game so far.
Yes, you can't help thinking that this is the game right here. Tom Cooper at the crease, Scott Edwards to come. Vikramjit Singh, he's got in. So those 3 players, you would feel, at least one of them has to go on and make a very decent contribution if the Dutch are to get across the line. If they all fail, or all get out reasonably cheaply, then seats.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Pakistan are but that man, Tom Cooper, well not that man, sorry, that's the kids enjoying the action, but Tom Cooper, who's just come to the wicket, I mean, his strike rates this week have been mighty impressive. On pitches that maybe have been a little bit tacky and haven't come through, he's come out and been able to score very quickly. So the longer he stays there and the deeper he goes, the Netherlands will still think they've got a big chance in this game.
No, it's not Thor, it's Nazim Shah.
So this is what's to come for the Netherlands. Scott Edwards, new captain, he's had a marvellous summer. Nthr, he'll be looking for a few more runs, a little bit of luck, and you see strike rates there. Logan Van Beek, 78.8, it's not too bad. He can hold the willow. Not too much to come after that. Scott Edwards and the partnership here at the crease are the keys. Netherlands will go close.
Ahmed Wazim, who's generated a fair amount of pace on this pavilion end, had to start his 5th over. Interesting as well, so there's just a floating slip in position now. Fielder deliberately there to cut out that get-off strike shot that Tom Cooper has, the little run down to 3rd man.
Definitely a position that's developed in the last 5 to 6 years, and as we say that, he gets yanked out of position, maybe into an extra cover. Looks like he's going to slip across the wicket, right next to the wicket as well, a little catching bit on. Yeah, captain's intuition.
There could be a second here. Vikramjit Singh just... switched off there. Ran his first one. Didn't spot the misfield from Zahid Mahmood.
Yeah, he hit it and went straight away. He knew there was a one there with the misfield, just in the corner of your pitch there. Vikramjit Singh, he thought it was only a one. Definitely missed a chance of getting two there.
Again, that floating slip is in for Vikramjit Singh. It's becoming quite a popular position in limited overs cricket, the 50 over format of the game, just to stop the batsman rotating the strike. That's brutal from Vikramjit Singh. He's just stood up and slapped that down the ground. Not one for the aesthetics, but one for the scorebook.
Well, what a swashbuckling shot this is. I think he was hoping to maybe sit back on that back foot and maybe get a pull shot away, but in the end he's just swatted it, as you mentioned, straight. Wow, that's aggressive. I like that. That's what we need to see a little bit more of from Vikramjit Singh. Much needed boundary. Oh, very lucky there. That might be Mohammad Rizwan just hopping over to retrieve the ball. Luckily, he got himself over that bollard.
Yes, the last thing we need is Mohammad Rizwan injured ahead of the Asia Cup. How were you injured? Oh, I jumped over an advertising board.
Well, we're a little bit lucky. This is one of the ends that doesn't have a canal because usually in the Netherlands we have all the canals around all the grounds, but I think this one's just under the sight screen and looks like we might have it back.
Never far from his face, Mohammad Harris Rauf, rather, a smile on his face. Round the wicket, Mohammad Wazim. And there's that area down towards third man, and it's yielded a boundary. This isn't good.
No, he might have hurt himself here. He's gone with the feet, and I don't recommend that, kids at home. When you lead with your feet, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Not just letting the boundary through, and you've seen Naseem Shah there with a little bit of a hobble.
Yeah, I reckon he got the ball on the ankle there, right on the ankle bone. That would have been painful.
Ball's close to the bat. Can we go to Nthr, please? Flat line when it passes to that. Can we go to your best angle for the stumping, please? Do you have all the angle for me, please?
No, that's it.
That's it. Can you zoom in on the foot? Yeah. Can I go back to front on, please?
Got the other side.
Oh, you have the other side. Also, please give me the other side, please. Thank you. At the moment, the balls are off. The foot is grounded, ready to make my decision. My decision for the light is not out. Is not out.
Here we are then. Cooper survives. Mahmood was never convinced, and the video evidence proved him right. 19 gone, 65 for 3. comparison, isn't it? Pakistan at the same stage were 62 for 2. They really struggled for momentum throughout their innings. This is a crucial phase of the match now because Mohamed Nawaz coming into the attack, and he's bowled beautifully in these first 2 matches of the series. The Dutch simply haven't collared him.
He's been mighty impressive. He doesn't give many loose balls. He's got a great arm ball. He spins the ball a long way as well. How they play his 10 overs might determine his fixture.
Nice, no run.
Game 1, 8 overs, 1 for 35, and that was including 6 overs for 18 in his first spell, and then he was player of the match in game 2. 10 overs, 3 for 42. Corey, the most interesting thing for me about his performance so far is that even Scott Edwards, has struggled to sweep him. Normally Scott Edwards, well, he sweeps for breakfast, lunch, dinner and supper as well, but he didn't get after Mohamed Nawaz in that fashion.
You're giving Mohamed Nawaz a fair compliment there because Scott Edwards did struggle also against him. He's been mighty impressive this tournament. Okay,
Good bowling.
Getting off strike. Remember, he got Tom Cooper on Thursday, caught and bowled, ball just stuck in the pitch.
Come on, boys. Yeah, cuma aja. शाबाश नेवी भाई इधर एक और विकेट तमस के शाबाश
The Dutch so far just working the ball into the gaps, picking up the ones.
Yeah.
And again, so important Tom Cooper is in at this stage because he can help Vikramjit Singh in this situation.
absolutely. The senior head would be speaking to the young man. It sort of feels since those 3 boundaries, those back-to-back boundaries, back-to-back, I should say, they've just found a little bit more momentum in picking up the ones as well.
Four singles off the over, 20 overs gone, Dutch 69 for 3.
Nice, भाई. बहुत आला माशाल्लाह.
There was a bit of chat in the last, during the first game actually, about this particular partnership, Vikramjit and Tom Cooper.
Good bowling. Aja.
Vikramjit became a little bit becalmed. Cooper, by contrast, was playing very freely. Whether there was scope for Cooper maybe to just chat a little bit more to Vikramjit Singh. That's well bowled.
Great bowling, Zaid bhai.
So this was last over as we were touching on. This was the one that just slid on. He tried to play the late cut off stump. This is the very next delivery. Pitches on the same line, a little bit filler, and it absolutely ragged. A lot of kids at home say, I'd love to be an international cricketer. That's how hard it is. There is not much of a change in his action at all. I like the look of Mahmood. He's come in with a bit of energy at the crease.
Nice.
Yes, the role of Cooper at the non-strikers end here. Vikramjit on strike is very important against the spinners. He's trying to encourage him and maybe offer him options how to play.
Nice, great work.
Gets through his over very quickly there. Mahmood and just a single from it. 70 for 3. Again, Cooper makes it look so easy, just rotating the strike.
Well, rumours floating around that match referee Chris Brewer was in the Splash Blush tour, and this is a little bit different. It's a bus that goes in the water. I told you the Netherlands can be a little bit funky at best of times.
With the SS Rotterdam in the background. That's good again. Vikramjit Singh. I have to say, with Vikram on strike, if I was Pakistan, I'd be tempted to say, okay, we're going to have mid on up. Just put a bit of pressure on him, or try to anyway.
No, you're absolutely right, and you're spot on as well. Tommy Cooper, the non-strikers in what Vikramjit's facing, is emitting positive energy. He wants him to get going. It's good coaching.
Where's it?
And Cooper was dismissed by Mohamed Nawaz in game 2. All just sticking in the pitch, turning quite appreciably. Cooper just bunting it straight back to the bowler.
Yeah, that was a big moment in that game. Tom Cooper looked all for that. He's going to hit 100. Nawaz, as we mentioned, a brilliant series. Nice start from the Dutch against him at the moment, though. They are picking up the singles.
Oh, misfield. That could go for 4. In fact, it does. Right in front of our commentary position. Zahid Mahmood will want the ground to open up and swallow him after that one.
Well, just through the corner of my eye, he slips at the wrong time. You can just see there, his feet went at the wrong time. That front leg, the right leg, slipped underneath him. When that happens, your eyes shake, your head goes a bit wobbly, and completely missed it for 4. So 4 free runs for Vikram Singh.
Nice, everybody.
This has been good from this pair.
Come on, boys.
7 singles and a boundary off Mohamed Nawaz's first 11 deliveries. This partnership now 40 from 48 balls.
Nice.
7 off the over. The Netherlands 77 for 3.
Every time I do, I catch it. I know how to make it happen. Climbing every mountain. Keep both eyes on the top. Nothing's gonna try to stop. Oh, push me through the fire.
Rotterdam to give you these wonderful shots. That's well bowled, it's the googly, but that's barely hitting another set of stumps I rather fancy.
I was going to ask you, Brian, do all our cameramen, are they here at work, or are they all just touring around Rotterdam getting us these splendid pictures?
Cast of thousands to bring you coverage here from Rotterdam. It's a little bit low, that one scuttled through, but Cooper, he did such good touch. Still get it off somewhere near the middle of the bat. Don't go anywhere, wherever you're watching this. Again, I really would like that mid-on up to Vikramjit Singh.
I think exactly what you're saying is something that the Pakistanis might want to think of, bringing mid on up, maybe even mid off as well, just asking him to go over the top. Because these two, they've got some good momentum in this partnership at the moment.
Cooper will feel he's missed out there. That was a short ball. There's wide open spaces on that onside. Just that one fielder in front of square, saving one. Oh, great work. Excellent at short extra cover by Salman Aliaga. Excellent from Cooper. He waited and waited, and then waited a bit more. Picked the gap. 4 runs off the over. 81 for 3.
मैच पाकिस्तान में लगा लाइव लगा लाइव लाया मैं अच्छा लाइव लगा अच्छा तुझे लाइव लाया
Again, camera persons doing a fantastic job all over the Netherlands to bring you these shots.
But how many do we have, Brian? Because they're getting everywhere. They're seeing more of Holland than I've seen.
Round the wicket, Mohamed Nawaz just trying to cramp up Vikramjit Singh a little bit. Again, bumped it through that mid-on area.
Vikramjit Singh's just got himself into that flow state now. He's starting to find ones at ease. Tom Cooper can be thanked for that, I think, because he's come out and kept that scoring rate ticking along. This partnership is growing nicely.
Oh, well bowled. Bit of turn. Dahani does the fielding. So that's come back for 2. There's something on offer here for the spinners if they get it in the right place.
Yeah, that definitely straightened. That went a long way. No slip in place because they're slightly defensive. You can see hands in head. What a delivery that was, but 2 more runs to the Dutch.
Come on, boys, go, boys! Nice.
You know, Corey, you can tell that the Netherlands are going well here because the crowd all of a sudden, predominantly Pakistan fans, quite quiet, aren't they?
A little bit shell-shocked. Looks like slip's now being put in. Maybe a little bit too little too late there.
Looking for that horse that's bolted at the moment.
No run.
In all fairness, though, that slip should go in, I think, because the ball is turning.
That's aggressive captaincy. Do like that. Maybe a little bit too late though. Pakistan, dare I say, need a wicket here.
And it's so easy for the batters at the moment with long on and long off back. They don't need to do anything risky at all, just full face of the bat, down the ground, comfortable single.
जाओ भाइयों ढीले हो गए हो यार कम ऑन तगड़े रहो सारे शाबाश
अल्लाह लाया पीछे
Nice.
4 runs off the over, 85 for 3. Goodness me. A smorgasbord of Dutch delights. My body's a temple. Well, Barbara Azam has decided enough's enough.
It's time for some pace. Tahani. He's going to come through and try and burst through this partnership here. Here we go.
Change of ends for him. His first spell was from the pavilion end, 4 overs for 11. Be interesting to see what sort of carry he gets. Of course, the ball is a lot softer now, but he was really getting the ball to fly through, even though the bounce does tend to be variable for the quicker bowlers operating from the pavilion end.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this would be quite an impactful spell. Maybe 2 or 3. He's going to come in and try to blow this partnership away. It's a good option by the captain, Bubba Azam, to bring him on now.
Beautifully timed by Cooper. And that brings up the 50 partnership. Just 63 balls, and what a tremendous effort it's been by this pair.
Brilliant batting from these two. Tom Cooper, he came out here, he's shown a lot of energy, and he's been well supported by Vikramjit Singh, I should say, who's gone with him. These are the Dutch supporters. They're revved up, aren't they? They sniff an opportunity.
Michael Goff gets his arms out. Pakistan at the same stage, they were 84 for 2. Nothing in it between these two teams.
Opportunities like this don't come very often. Netherlands right now, I mean, this is 50-50. This is a huge opportunity to beat Pakistan, who they've never beaten in an ODI fixture in 50 over cricket.
Wonderful thing about the World Cup Super League is the opportunity it gives the Netherlands to play against the likes of Pakistan. The 3 previous one-day international meetings between these teams, twice in a 50-over World Cup, and once in the Champions Trophy. This just pitched and almost cleaned up Dahani.
Oh, thankfully got his hand up last second. Oh, that could have been a little bit messy.
Airy-fairy that from Vikram, and you can see there after he's played the shot, he remonstrates with himself. Come on, he says, concentrate.
It's not very often that the Pakistani seamers offer you width to free your hands, and we know it's a hot zone for Vikramjit Singh. He'll be feeling like he missed out on that one. He doesn't move his feet too often, does Vikramjit, but we know how good he is at accessing the ball through the offside, especially through that point region.
There's a deep point on the boundary, backward point on the edge of the ring, and a third man, all there to try and protect that scoring zone for Vikramjit Singh.
Well, I'm glad the crew's found the snacks as well.
Well taken single. It's good cricket. 5 off the over. 90 for 3. direct hit by Barber, and I think that would have been out. There you are, there's the proof. So this is where we stand, 3/4 of the way through the match in terms of overs bowled. The Dutch in with a big chance. He's off the ground for a while, Nazim Shah, because of that little blow that he received on the ankle. Getting ready to come back out again. And, I think it might need an explosive burst from him sooner rather than later. Mohamed Nawaz to continue.
No run.
Brian, I pose you this. When do Pakistan get a little bit twitchy about this? Are they starting to get a bit nervous? We know how good they can be. We know how good they are. Are you starting to get a little bit twitchy?
They'll feel one wicket. It's what they need to turn things around, I'm sure of that. Just one wicket. We've seen it so often with the Dutch this summer as well. It's so important that these two carry on with the work they're doing. Lovely use of the wrists from Vikramjit Singh. Haris Rauf on as 12th man for Nazim Shah. Good work from him to keep the batsman down to 2.
This is lovely wrist. Look at that snap of the wrist at the contact of the ball. To the left of cover. Haris Rauf on the field, does the mopping up. Another 2 for the Dutch. Vikramjit Singh get himself to another milestone soon.
No run.
The Dutch have been so close so often this summer. Maybe they're due a victory.
Wrong. That's it.
And I say maybe.
Let's say they do pull off this victory. They look back at their summer and they've had England, the West Indies, New Zealand, and then they the World Cup as well. How do you think they'll look back if they were to get one win against a full member and qualify for the World Cup? Is that a big tick for them?
I think it's a big tick anyway, even if they don't win today. When you think how competitive they've been, England blew them away, but against the West Indies and Pakistan, they've held their own, and bear in mind how many times they've been able to select their full strength side. Not at all. So many players away on county duty. It's been a real great learning experience this summer for the Dutch cricketers. They'll take a great deal from it, I'm absolutely certain.
Nice.
Nice looking shot, straight at the fielder. End of the over, 26 gone, 92 for 3.
Do you hear that beautiful sound? That is the sound of the world's simplest back pain relief. The Chirp Wheel Plus. Get yours at GoChirp.com.
Are you wasting money on overpriced car insurance? Jerry saves the average person $71 a month. They compare lower quotes from over 50 carriers in 45 seconds. So stop wasting and start saving. Visit GetJerry.com.
Nazim Shah back in the field now, 3rd man in front of us. Oh, it's a good short ball. It's a beauty, that one. It's gone for 4. He's beaten for pace there. Cooper, involuntary top edge. And he gets the boundary.
Well, this just kicked up off the length, really reared at him. He gets a little bit of luck. That top edge flew, almost went the journey. 1 bounce 4. That's what Shanawaz Dhawani can do. Just guess this, need a little bit of extra bounce when he bends his back that little bit harder. 4 vital runs.
We've seen Cooper pull very effectively in this series, but he was done for pace there.
They call VOC here, the Bloodhounds, VOC rolling out the Bloodhounds, but that's not a Bloodhound. Hospitality area looking oh so good.
Stayed low.
Here's that hospitality zone. Plenty of Dutch and Pakistani supporters out there. There was a beautiful presentation at the halfway stage for Peter Saylor as well. The ex-Dutch captain, and a bit of a gift given from the KNCB in the hospitality zone, so great to see him out in the crowd as well.
Yes, this is Peter Saylor's home ground, of course. Such a shame he couldn't do duty in these matches on his home ground, but of course suffered that back injury. In the end, called it a day during the England series in June.
Yeah, your heart breaks for him, because I know how much he was looking forward to this summer of cricket, but I can safely say he's left Dutch cricket in safe hands, and what he's done for the Dutch cricket fraternity is absolutely massive.
And he's got a little bit of silverware to show for his efforts this summer as well, because VOC won the T20 top classer last month. The final.
Yeah, he's still got it dissolved, Pete. That's what they're playing for, well, we're playing for. Beautiful statue there.
Clouds building up above us. No immediate threat of rain, thank goodness.
He's given it all over. Really bent his back. Hasn't been rewarded. Netherlands, they're creeping themselves up to the pride rate at the moment. 4.75. I mean, 7 wickets. They have a really hot crack here.
Cooper will keep the strike. 27 gone, 98 for 3. Absolutely nothing in the comparison at all. And bear in mind, though, that Pakistan lost their way. They only scored 54 from the last 9 overs and 4 balls. So there isn't that searing acceleration at the back end of the innings that the Dutch will have to match. They played Mohamed Nawaz pretty well. These two batters. Pakistan! One of the key bowlers for Pakistan in this series, but they've ticked him along. So many smiling, happy faces here today. It's been a joy to be present. Here's Fletcher alongside me. Good afternoon to you again, Piers. The balance.
Very much so, Brian. Good afternoon.